So I went to go see The World's End. It's the last in the Cornetto trilogy, and if you don't know what that is, that would be Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and now this. And like the other two films, this was written by Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright, it's directed by Edgar Wright, and it stars Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and a whole slew of other fantastic British comedians. So, you know, it's obvious, there were no expectations going into this movie. None whatsoever. No. Yeah, that's sarcasm. So, like the other two movies in this trilogy, The World's End is a parody. Now, before you get afraid and turn off the review, I'm not talking about parody as in, like, the epic movie or scary movie type films. I'm talking about Mel Brooks or Galaxy Quest. You know, good parody. So, while Shaun of the Dead took from zombie films, and Hot Fuzz pulled from the buddy cop action movies, what we have here with The World's End is a riff on the sci-fi invasion film. Specifically, it feels a lot like Invasion of the Body Snatchers meets The Stepford Wives, mixed with a bunch of 40-somethings on an epic pub crawl. Of course, that's just what happens in the movie, it's not what it's really about. It's really about friendship, just like the other two movies in the trilogy. Here, specifically, it's dealing with a bunch of estranged friends who get back together and how they deal with the changes in each other over time and the things that really drove them apart in the first place. And about a lot of humor, a lot of really funny stuff. So a couple things I want to mention. For one, Edgar Wright is the director. I really enjoy his films. He's not the best director ever, mind you, but he is a good, solid director, and he has this great way of taking these longer duration shots, mixing them up with these really quick cut scenes that, if done poorly, they'd be kind of disorienting, very distracting, but he melds them together in such a way that it really shows a smooth progression of action. It really works, and he has this fantastic way with angles and close-ups that I really enjoy watching. Two, Nick Frost. His character in this movie is fantastic, and he nails it. He plays this sort of sullen, angry badass. It's amazing. I haven't seen him in a film like that before. It's great fun to watch. Three, Simon Pegg. I don't like his character in this movie. I don't want to say that I didn't like him in it, because I see what he was trying to do. He plays this sort of self-centered, egocentric jerk who's stuck in his high school days, college high school days, and I hate that character. I hate it. And I gather that's the point, because his character is the butt of most of the jokes in the movie. So to that extent it succeeds, but he's also the main character, and it really brought down my enjoyment of the film, having him as sort of front and center character for the entire thing. And it's a little unfortunate, because everyone else does a great job. And Simon Pegg is doing a good job, he's just doing a good job with a character that I can't stand. So, yeah. Now, as far as the movie itself goes, I was kind of disappointed. It was one of the two big movies of the summer that I was really looking forward to, the other one being Pacific Rim, which more than lived up to my expectations. This one, on the other hand, fell short. Of course, that's falling short of Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, which are two of my favorite comedies in the past decade, so instead of getting a fantastic comedy, I was just left with a very good one. And so it seems silly to say I was disappointed by something being a very good comedy, but I was really wanting something more, and it just wasn't there. What is there is a great comedy. It really is. It's just not fantastic. There's good performances, great timing, good jokes. There are a couple running gags which fall a little short, and I wasn't laughing the entire way through, but I was entertained solidly, and it's more than worth your money. It's just not Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz. If you can look past that, which I'm sure a lot of you will be able to, go and see it. Enjoy it. It's fun. And if you disagree with me, if you think it's, you know, better than Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, let me know why, because I don't see it. But if you think it's horrible, I don't see that either, and by all means, let me know why. Until next time, folks, enjoy film.